the Team USA stars get their backs up when they get criticized for the style of play in the NBA. So it's an attempt to find a spot where there will be a reaction. They're trying anything that they can to get a reaction, and it's sad.
Understand? For real.
You can't handle the truth.
As a whole becomes a part, I strike to burn, and the flame returns.
Here's Johnny.
Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Mac back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Wipe your feet off as you come in. Hit the like button if you so choose, and hopefully you stay a while, because at this very moment, we're going to be reacting to the new All-Star game format in the NBA, and then I'll come back and I'll give my thoughts and opinions after, revolving around how the hell Adam Silver thinks he's going to get all these to be pro-America and play hard. With that said, let's take this walk.
The NBA All-Star Game will look different than it ever has in 2026. During an appearance on FS1's Breakfast Ball, Commissioner Adam Silver on Wednesday announced that the 2026 All-Star Game will feature a USA versus World format. SA, you've called for this for a while now.
The reason why is because internationally, and please put Jay and Wendy up because I want to see them when I'm saying this. I brought that up to them because the fervor that comes from the international community with their athletes. We've heard a lot of things. Jay, you've been all over this world. Wendy, you've been all over this world. Tell me one time when it involved a player in Europe, a player overseas, with an event, whether it's their regular season games, whether it's a tournament or whatever, where complacency was ever a subject matter. It doesn't happen. Juxtapose that to NBA All-Star Weekend. What the players, not all of them, that's why we're not naming names. What the players have done to dilute the importance, to dilute the significance of NBA All-Star Weekend is a crime. It is a crime. I love this. It's a beautiful idea.
Well, let's just be honest about what this is. This is an attempt to shame the players, because yes, Adam Silver and the league has tried all kinds of different things to get them to care, right? They tried money. They tried to incentivize their play by giving them more money. That did not work. They tried to incentivize their play by their sense of duty and history. A couple of years ago, Adam Silver brought in these veterans, these legends, to talk to the players, to try to get them to feel the sense of the need to invest in All-Star Weekend. They did it in Indiana, which had this big history of basketball. The players didn't care. And so now this is a move to hit them as Americans, to go at an area where maybe they will feel a little bit of a pinch, that if they get embarrassed as an American. Because one thing that I've noticed covering international basketball that you see is the American players, the Team USA stars get their backs up when they get criticized for the style of play in the NBA. So it's an attempt to find a spot where there will be a reaction. They're trying anything that they can to get a reaction, and it's sad.
They going dog.
All right, look, I agree with Stephen A. Smith. I agree with Brian Windhorst. The All-Star Game has been awful for years, and Adam Silver has done more bending over than Karl Anthony Towns.
No, for sure.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Don't worry about it. I got that.
But yet still not more of a joke than that dreadful yearly weekend of supposed basketball. I mean, you can't say it's not at least basketball-related activities. But, if the effort shown, while competing in these activities stays at the level that it's at, which is, I get paid still, who gives a
I think the All-Star Game in general needs a little revamping, because it used to be competitive. Fans want to see the best pickup game in the world. That's what this is. They don't want to see you running up and down and dunking and doing all this. What happens when you get this collection of best basketball players on the planet and they play and they go head up against each other? I mean, you guys play harder at a pickup game in UCLA. For real. And ain't billions of people watching. For real.
Definitely do.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely do.
The All-Star Game needs a little changing. I always love competing in them. I didn't lose many of them.
You took it serious.
Yeah, we win it. Like, I don't think me and CP, when we played together in the All-Star Game, I don't think we've ever lost a game. And we used to, fourth quarter, let's go get them.
Yeah.
Then there's no reason to even put out, or to even, put the weekend out at all. If the players don't care, and they're taking an active break while playing, I mean, why not take an active break on the entire shit? And, just like Stephen A said, it would be the fault of this generation of players. And that starts with the multi-million-dollar, money that they make just to play the game. Operative words, play, game, multi-million. The NBA has tried to do away with, conferences, positions. They've tinkered with the jersey colors. They tried tournament style. They've gone back to conferences. They've tried to pay these extra. Probably even provided holes at the hotels on the low. And finally, now Adam Silver thinks, these who are a boule-driven, liberal stance taking league are gonna show extra effort for America? Whoever wins the chip this year might not even make the White House visit because, they may not like the president in the chair. That TDS type shit. But what do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content, hit the notification bell, and with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we all have. And hopefully I've earned your sub. I go by the name of Mac. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here.
Never did me, I spit the truth. All you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us red and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue. Yeah, and a nigga bite any bark. When I black out, how you gon' hide in the dark?